Greetings, Light Tribe. Janine Palmer here, Spirit Silver Moon, for Standing Holy Hierophant page and for Harmony Energy Healing. Okay, so I just did a video about religious liberties, and I'm basically not done with that one, so hopefully this one will be a little bit shorter. And so this is what it is. So what's been going on? We're end of summer here, 2018. And things with statues and ideologies and all kind of little battles and wars going on. And so my friend told me about this young guy who is, gosh, he's almost like a Christian preacher of truth, where he is saying that everybody has the right with their free will choice, okay, to choose what they believe and follow. Okay. And I guess we have free will choice to try to beat them up to prove that we're right and they're wrong, I guess. And so people understand God in different ways. People understand love in different ways, and what that is and what that means to share it and to uphold it, and maybe even what it is to honor God. People understand that in hugely different ways. Okay, so if a man who is a preacher for God, who shares Christ's teachings, messages, whatever, let's call him a Christian, because who knows what in the heck that is anymore these days. It's hard to tell. So let's say that he's a Christian, some variety of Christian. I want to say a more highly elevated one, perhaps, if that would be the right way to describe it and not label it, okay? To where he is saying, I'm going to share messages, and if those want to hear them fine, and if they're uplifted by it, fine, and if that helps them, fine. But like, I'm not here to browbeat people and tell them that they're right and wrong, and they don't have to join my group with their pitchforks and torches and shit. Okay, so he is saying, after all this hullabaloo that's going on in the news, imagine that, people trying to pit people against each other, and it's working. So he's just trying to say that we don't need to fear it. That we don't need to get our knickers in a twist, in some royal holy twist, because things aren't going the way we think they're supposed to, or the way that we're programmed to believe they're supposed to. So this guy's saying basically that we can just be on a path of goodness and let other people be on their path. Okay. No, we don't want to stand around while people are doing, unkind and heinous things, but that's not what we're talking about here, really. What we're talking about here is ideologies and misperceptions and fear and control. Okay. So if this preacher was saying that to give everybody their right to do what they want to do, that's what this country's about. Hello. It's nothing new. Then there's these other Christians, so-called Christians. I don't know what they are. They wear a label of Christian, yeah. But so they're telling this guy that he is wearing a mask. But really what I think it is he has no mask on, and they can't see him through their masks. That might be a more appropriate description of what's actually happening. They're screaming obscenities at him, telling him that he's like an agent of Satan and that he's gonna go to hell. What human has any right to tell anybody else they're gonna go to hell when they probably don't even understand what it is or isn't? People are so freaking programmed, it's not even funny, and it's almost embarrassing. So who are these people claim to be Christians, or dupe themselves into thinking they're Christians, yet they attack another Christian because they're different, because they're more open to letting people exercise their free will choice? Instead of trying to beat them down and tell them they're wrong, this guy's not up there feeding the whole Satan agenda. These other Christians are definitely feeding it, because they talk about it all the time, and they use it as a weapon, and they slingshot it at people. They're like arrows and darts and these nasty little weapons, okay, that are like coated with this programming and conditioning filth that they carry around in their whole egoic energy field. And so they're yelling and screaming obscenities. Christians, at another Christian because he's different, because he's not in the programming, and they don't like it. So they want to call him an agent of Satan because their heads are so far up their ass, they can't see through their masks, people. Wow. They don't see it. They're caught up in the ego-feeding pounding of the chest. Puff up my feathers. I'm bigger and better and badder than you. So I gotta take you down, brother. Is that what's happening? These videos are just for awareness. It's just a different perspective. It's a limited perspective. It's this little pinpoint of light about something. Where does the behavior come from when you pretend to be a Christian and then you're an asshole to people? Something deeply unhealed in there. Now, it could be generational ancestral stuff, comes through the family, physical DNA, the churches we follow. Could be trauma to the soul. It's up to each individual to find out. We don't rise by taking other people down and flinging poo. No, we don't rise like that, people. Peace.